What's the most important problem facing the country? Well, this comes as no great shock. It's the economy. Over 6 out of 10 Americans, in response to our July update on this most important problem question, say something relating to the economy is the nation's top problem. Specifically, 35% of Americans say the most important problem is the economy in general. Then another 23% say it is gas prices. Then, along with inflation and the deficit and some other things like that, you get that total of 61% saying something about the economy. Interesting note here, 23%, as I mentioned, say that gas prices are the nation's top problem. That's actually down a couple of points from last month, June, when it was 25%. Why is that the case? Well, it could be that gas prices have leveled off, one of the reasons. The other is maybe Americans are just becoming used to the high prices of gas. They're accepting them and therefore a little less likely to define them as a problem. Other than economic concerns, the public talks about Iraq. 18% say that's the most important problem facing the country. That's the highest non-economic category we have, but that's down. There have been times in the recent past when considerably more Americans said Iraq. That's off some. What's behind Iraq other than economic concerns? Well, 9% of Americans say the biggest problem facing the country is Congress and the government. Government's simply not working like it should. 6% say lack of energy sources, the energy crisis in general, not the price of gas that I mentioned before, but the energy crisis in general. Then 6% say the decline in morality in this country, and another 6% say the number one problem facing the country is health care. By the way, 17% of Americans are satisfied with the way things are going in the country. That's extremely low, but in the prior 2 months it had been 14%. So a modest, very modest, I might add, uptick. That's our July update for you. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup poll.